You have two options for your portfolio. There's an option 1 and an option 2. The only difference between these two options is how you format your pages. So let's take a look at both of these side by side. In option 1, you start off with your cover, then project title. From there you do your drawings, right? And then once you're finished from project 1, you can go to project 2, title page. So there's an option for your portfolio. The secondary option is here, and the way this would work is you have your cover page, and instead of starting your project title or your title page on the left side, you could leave it as a blank page and start your project on the second page here. And then from there, once you flip the page, you'll have all your project drawings. Then be consistent on the second project. You'd have a blank page first, and then your next project title, and go through your project. So the only difference between these two is where do you start your title page? Is it starting on the left side or the right side? In option 2, if you start your page on the right side, you start the title on the right. In option 1, you start your title on the left. So please read through this document to understand exactly everything that needs to occur for this. Please choose one of the options. Again, this one is with the title sheet on the left side. This one's with a blank filler page. From that, we can look at the other pieces of information that I provided, which is a portfolio, sample portfolio of option 1 and option 2. And again, we can look at these side by side as well. Let me go ahead and set it up like it so it looks more like a book. There we go. And on this one, need to do the same. There it is. So looking over here, what we have is, and I actually need to set this up slightly differently. So in both of these, you're going to have your title page, right? Once you flip this like a book, right? So pretend like you're opening it from the right and opening it to the left. You have a couple of options, right? Option 2, you have a blank page. Option 1, your title of your project starts on that page rather than it being blank. Now what's going to occur in option 1 is the next page here, you're going to add your first drawing already, right? So here's the first drawing already occurring. Notice here it's just the title with a blank page. Okay. After you flip the book, now on this scheme, on option 2, the site plan starts on the left and then you have your floor plans on the right. However, on this scheme, once you flip the page, we're already moving on in a different zone, right? So then there's all of our drawings going through. And on this one, here are all the drawings going through as well. Notice that this is left with a single page here. What that would mean is you would have a back-to-back blank page in your portfolio, because when your next project starts and there's a blank page here and you flip it open, you're going to have a blank page again and then the next title of your project. So that way it's consistent with what's going on here. Blank page, title. Does that make sense? Blank page, title. At the end of a project, you're going to have a blank page to fill, and when this blank page flips over to the next one, it's going to look like this. So essentially what you're putting in your portfolio is an actually completely blank page on both sides, right? So keep in mind, you may need to do that. If that's the case, write out a PDF of a blank page. It's that easy. Don't put any viewports or any text on it. All you have to do is simply write out a blank page and include that into your PDF list.